Hello and welcome. Sorry, suddenly I just felt the need to wipe my eyes. Maybe that's for the reading. Welcome, I'm Whitney. This is my channel. Thank you for stepping over here. We're going to jump right in it. Always remember, take what resonates, see if it doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. And general message, not personal. If you want a personal reading, whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. It's in the description box. And it's also in the About section. Be mindful. I'm making this Oracle deck right now. It's just very thick. Look at some of them fall down. They're not really bending, right? Because it's all paint. So I'm working on it. But I want to know what these are. Whoa. Could be the reading, but let's see. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. What is the main theme for the collective? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And those same cards came out again. Wow. We have 3 billboards. When shit hits the fan. The Mist. Sperm donor. The Heart. Homemade with love in reverse. Suppressed emotions and brainstorm. That's the beginning of the reading. And, okay, so I feel like the Heart. Okay, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, okay, I feel like you really put your heart into things and you might suppress those sometimes. You might suppress those emotions. Okay, you might suppress your heart. Because, I mean, you could be dealing with somebody right now or like wanting to talk to somebody and you really just don't know what they're going to say. But you want answers, okay? Like maybe somebody left you in a really tight situation. Maybe they left you behind. Maybe they didn't care about you, okay? And I think you're really starting to see that, like, I don't know, maybe you're putting some things together about your suppressed emotions and realizing that there was a lot of things that you didn't see. And maybe you felt like they were just going to use you, okay, and use your heart and, you know, make something really fucked up, right? I think maybe this person, whoever you're dealing with, maybe did not trust you. And so when they suppressed all these emotions from you, that helped because, I don't know, maybe they suppressed a lot of things from you and then they kind of expected you to, not give up or to come looking for them and you didn't. I don't know. Let's get the past here. Emotional as fuck. Okay, so this is funny because somebody suppressed their emotions while somebody got too emotional. And maybe that's what it was because somebody suppressed them so much, it forced the other one to be overly emotional. Okay? And that might not have really been who they were. Okay? So, present situation. We have a countdown to Christmas. Maybe this person is going to call you on Christmas. We got signs underneath. Maybe this person's, is going to call you on Christmas. And then there's the sword and the stone. So you never know. Like, they actually might call you, okay? Because they got something wrong. Crooked roof. They might have got wrong information about you. Or they just weren't really willing to, like, put everything into you. They really thought that you were going to fuck with their home, I think, in some way. I think this person really just couldn't see. They just couldn't see. Okay? So now they're going to come back around. Okay? What's the future? we got the good luck charm. Want to make sure I'm not overcooking my roast. I've got a roast in the oven, and I just want to make sure I'm keeping an eye on the time here. Okay, so look at that. I mean, reaching the 4-leaf clover. This person could be Irish. But then we got the social media card. Somebody could be secretly watching you on social media, and then they reach out. Maybe that's how they get a hold of you. They Facebook message you, or they Instagram message you, or there's other platforms out there, obviously, but I feel like, look at that. It's like, it's not easy to find people on social media, and maybe they were creeping, people creep. When they creep, they can find people, right? So maybe they finally found you, or they're going to finally call you, and then look what came out, the invitation. They're going to invite you out. I'm getting St. Patrick's Day. I do really think that this person is Irish. And if they're not Irish, they're going to ask you out by St. Patrick's Day, which is March, okay? But I don't really think that that's what it is. I think that if you accept the invitation, okay, the luck of the draw, if you accept the invitation and meet this person wherever they want to go or whatever, I think it's really going to feel like St. Patrick's Day. Whatever that means. I don't know. That day is just like, everyone's just like, yeah, the weather could be really nice. It's just like the middle of winter, and, it's just, something is going to be fucking awesome. That's what I feel like. Something's just gonna be awesome. Okay. And what? Anything else we gotta know? Naughty or nice? The guilt trip. So I am getting this sense that this person does not want to guilt trip you. Okay. On what you did in the past. Okay, or whatever happened in the past. They're not interested in that anymore. I think it's just going to be like, okay, I'm not going to guilt trip you. I don't want to do this. We got synchronicities with the crooked roof. So the crooked roof came out again. So maybe this person is going to say, like, listen, I have been thinking about, what happened between you and I. Maybe they're getting guilt tripped. I've been thinking about this and thinking about some of the things that I did. And, you came and you lived with me, and it was my roof that was fucked up. I think this person could admit, quite a bit to you because of the synchronicities that they're seeing. They're seeing something. They're trying to brainstorm how to unleash their emotions, right? Because they don't know what's hiding back there. Like, I think once they decide that they want to talk to you, they're not going to know. They don't know how big that's going to be. Really, honestly, I mean, what hides in the mist? Some of the biggest creatures, right? They do not know how they're going to feel about this. And, to be a sperm donor, I'm just like, why would they say that? Like, why would they, a sperm donor with their heart? Like, Pearl Jam. Literally, there's jam and sperm with the heart. Maybe this person cheated on you? Like, maybe you have one kid with them and then they went off and had another kid with somebody else or something like that. Could be something. And now you're coming back together. The moon, yeah. I'm like, I was going to say, this person is very confusing, and then the moon just said it all for me. It is really hard. The stage is covered, like, it's not cut and dry with this person. This person has a lot of, like, complex things to say. And the synchronicities are blowing them apart. Like, it's just like they feel so guilty about something. And maybe, you know, for 20 fucking years they blamed you for everything, and now they're like, oh my God, it was me. But they blamed you for 20 years so then you could live 20 years without them. I don't know. I mean, people do things for a reason, right? Okay. So what's hiding? So this person was evilly distracted. That's what I mean. Like, I don't know if they cheated on you or if they're gonna say like, I had like a problem sleeping around, or, you know, it could be something like that. I was easily distracted all the time while you were emotional all the time. But this person is dreaming about you. Okay, this person is dreaming about you. Maybe they're getting a lot of answers in their dreams. Okay, some people say they never see their dreams. Other people, they're like me. I see my dreams every night. I know everything that happens. If I were to sit down and write them down, I would. But I do tend to do the same thing every night, so I don't write it down, and I don't really know what it is. But if I wanted to write it down, I could. This person obviously knows. They're starting to understand their dreams. Okay, what's below? The sun. The sun and the moon. Yeah, put the moon up there and the sun down here. Because they were distracted. And now they're not. Now they're seeing things pretty clearly. We have the crow. So I think this person is, I'm kind of getting that love that Eric has for Shelley. That's kind of what I'm getting with that. What's Santa bringing? Yeah, sure. Aw, the sea turtle. So something's slowly going to come in. Okay, like I said, I don't know if it's going to happen by St. Patrick's Day or if they're slowly going to come in by Christmas. Something like that, okay? But they're coming in very slowly. All right, and they've come to like a dead end with their accusations. It seems like every accusation they could have ever thought of in the past about you has brought them to a crash. It really, like, some people, like I said, I don't know, some people, they just hate you in the moment, and they have to hate you for 10, 15 years, and then suddenly they're like, I don't even know what that was all about. Well, that was so then you could go off and you could do all these things and then you can meet this person back. Like, clearly you people are not the kind of people that are like, I need my soulmate with me 24/7. This is more like this is a karmic partner that had things to do. They had to go out and do things. Okay. And they're kind of like, I don't know, I kind of advertised that you did everything all the time, so then I could, you know, suppress everything. And now I'm kind of realizing that because I suppressed everything, that made you crazy. Because could you imagine if, you know, you're living with somebody, like, people are telepathic, like their bodies read each other. You read one another, right? You know what's going on with one another. If you have a nice, healthy connection. If you don't, then, you know, you think you connect with people and really you don't. And it's just, you know, but like people, like, could you imagine a partner cheating or coming to a dead end and then they're staring the problem right in the face, which is, you know, whoever they're shacking up with or whoever they're together, and then they just suppress everything and just walk away. When it's like, okay, because that partner is going to pick up on things. They're going to pick up on detachments, on infidelity, on sudden bullshit. You know, like partners are going to react because you're giving off so much with your body language that that if you don't want to be with somebody, it's going to be quite clear because of how your body language is if you don't know how to hide it. And how can you hide it, right? People think they can hide things and they can be a fraud, but really it's like you're not hiding anything. It's just that person doesn't give a fuck. They're just at this point in time calling you crazy, or you're just calling them crazy because you just don't really care about why they're acting the way that they are, even though you're probably the cause of it because you've suppressed everything, right? So now it's kind of like, well, I'm really sorry. I kind of came to a really bad conclusion that it wasn't quite the way they thought it was, you know? And I think they were really hard on you. Or other way around, you know, like this could be you, but I feel like this is somebody who really put you through the ringer and really fucking made you an asshole, you know? But like I said, I mean, I think there's been a long period of time between seeing this person. So I think when you do see them and you do hear them out, if you choose to, then I really think that the two of you guys have grown up quite a bit. And as long as they can start to open up, then yeah, awesome. You know, the more they hide, the more it's like, oof, I don't really want that. Okay, let's see what the crow message is. For all those who stayed until the end. Let's see what old Eric Draven's got to say. Haha. So, okay, what I'm getting is, it seems like whatever happened between this person, whatever battle happened, okay, that is almost like it was inner wrath that came out, okay? It was inner wrath that came out so then somebody could reclaim their sacred space again, okay? Again, so then you could do what you needed to do because there was something that, you know, a time in your life where you had to start to focus on yourself. Okay, you had to just feed yourself, take yourself, you know, keep yourself alive. That was it. You didn't need to. Somebody just couldn't look after everybody anymore. They just had to go on their own path by themselves. And that's where you get all your confidence, right? That's how you get your style, your look, your grace, your direction, is by going off alone and finally doing and surviving by yourself. It's the hardest journey you'll ever do in your life. And I really understand why tribes people send their adolescents out to become men or women, you know, like it makes sense because that journey alone is really, are you going to make it or are you not? Because now you're getting to that age where we can't protect you anymore, right? You have to protect yourself. You have to learn how to protect yourself, right? And that's really what it was. It's like you battled to get your space back. So whatever fight happened or whatever divided you with this person, it was so then you could have your space back. Obviously that person moved out, okay, moved on with their life. You reclaimed your space, and that's why the wrath came out. Maybe you're trying to figure out, why did I hate this person to begin with? Probably because you had to reclaim your space. And it's easier to hate than to love in a time where you're trying to break up with somebody. So, Spirit has observed, and that is your message. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, like I said, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that it resonates, and I really hope that it helps you in some way. And thank you for everything. Thank you for your emails, your subscribes, your likes, everything that you do. You know, happy holidays to all. Be good. And yeah, take care. Till the next.